everybody. This is Jorge from Mexicali Fish Keeper. Today I'm doing this video for something that just happened to me, and as a matter of fact, this just kind of came together last night. I was kind of looking through Facebook because I couldn't sleep, and I came across a post that they had put up in one of the I guess one of the fish groups. We have two here in Yuma, and on one of them called the Yuma Fish Gallery. I was kind of scrolling through there, and I caught my attention because it's basically recently they opened up a children's museum in Old Town Yuma, and my wife and I had already did a walkthrough there when they had just opened up because of our grandkids. You know, as you guys know, our grandkids come over and visit us, and we were looking for something for them to do when they happen to be here in town with us. So I was kind of familiar with the place, but what really surprised me is that one, they were posting in our group that's fish related stuff. And the other one is that once they started reading it, what happens is they're trying to open up a new exhibit within the museum. And it turns out that it's they want to do a freshwater community tank. They were looking for somebody that would be willing to donate a 60 to a 75 gallon aquarium. But they need, because they are a nonprofit, they can't pay, or they don't have the resources to pay for this. So they're looking for somebody that would be willing to donate as much as they can. So like I've told you in the past, I have been very fortunate and very blessed in this hobby and in this community. You guys have seen videos of where I posted that, you know, I've received a lot of you know, free stuff, a lot of stuff from the community, because for whatever reason they're either moving or they're getting out or whatever the situation is. But nonetheless, I've been the receiver of a lot of that goodwill. So of course I had to step up. It just so happens that in the last group of tanks that I received, along with the 300, there was a 120 and a 75 gallon that is still sitting here on the floor. So I couldn't resist. I sent them a message, and I told them that I would be more than happy to provide them the entire setup. And they got back to me this morning. So today, later on today, I'm going to go meet up with them. I want to find out exactly what it is that they want. I didn't really go back and forth. They were pretty excited about hearing that somebody was interested in helping them out. And of course, that's a no-brainer. I mean, as blessed as I've been and as much I have received from everybody else, that's the very minimum that I could do. The only thing is I need to figure out, I do have fish, they want fish, but I need to talk to them, see what it is, if they have a specific theme, or am I going to be given carte blanche to do whatever I want. So I have an appointment with them at 11 o'clock this morning, and I'll find a little bit more details. I also kind of want to see where they're gonna set it up, because now not only do I have to provide the tank, obviously that's not a problem, but I have to build a stand, and so I need to see where they're gonna set it up, if I have enough room to be able to work there, or what the situation is. I don't have a pickup truck currently, so it would make it a little bit more difficult for me to build it here and try to move everything over there. So I'm going to have to see if they'll allow me to build on site. It's easier for me to transport the tools that I'm going to need and try to build it there. And it's also going to be my first attempt at trying to do a fancier, or at least not fancier, that's not the right word, a finished stand. Because as you guys can see, all mine are open frame, but that's for the fish room. This is going to be in a children's museum, so I want it to look a little bit better. Again, thanks to all the support I've received from all of you. You know, I have a little bit of money that's been stashed aside from the revenue that I get from YouTube, so I'm going to be able to use that money to build the stand. I have plenty of equipment here. Plants, that's the only place where I might run into an issue. But again, I'm telling you, this community is great. I know you guys saw the tour of Michael Colesman's fish room. He's already reached out to me and said that anything that he can help with as far as you know, he just said anything that he can help, he'll be willing to donate. You know, so there's people that are wanting to get involved with this, which is great. Even within the community, there's people that are offering up, you know, some of the fish that they have and stuff like that. But I think it's just going to be easier if I do the entire setup myself. The only place again where I might need some assistance, and this is all going to be based on exactly what it is that they want set up. It might be from getting some plants, but like I said, I already have somewhere to be able to reach out to. There's actually 3 people that I could probably reach out to, and they'll be willing to help. Michael Coleman is just the only one that's confirmed that. The other 2 are, I think, are almost no-brainers. It would be just a matter of me making a phone call, and I'm pretty sure that they have no problem. So I think I'm going to be set. The idea, this is my plan. Again, this could all change once I get there and I talk to them. I know they want to do a community aquarium. So I'm very fortunate that you're looking down there. I have some angelfish. The ones that I've been posting all over. I think I'm going to use some of that. I have some mollies up here. You guys have seen my platy tank. I want vibrant colors for the kids because it is a children's museum. I'm thinking for a planet tank, I love if they allow me to do anything that I want. What I really want to do is do a jungle tank, and of course the star of that's going to be Jungle Val. You guys know how much I love that stuff, and I have enough, but not enough for a 75 to leave it the way I want it, where it's just showcase ready. So that's probably one of the plants that I'll reach out. I know there's another young lady in town who was the donator of all these Amazon sorts that I have in here, and she's already said that she's got some plants and willing to help out. I might reach out to her too. If I decide to go with some, I'll talk to her to see what she has in there. But I think that's the only thing that I'm really missing, unless they throw me a curveball and they say that they have a species in mind. Then I'll have to figure something out. But if I read this correctly, they want a community aquarium, and if that's the case, I think I can handle that. I have enough fish within the fish room that I can be able to stock them with the fish that they're going to require. Again, it's a 75 gallon, so I don't want to do any of the big monster fish or anything like that, because then you're kind of limited what you can do. I want this to be something that's going to draw the kids in, and I'm taking a page out of when I was a kid. I know that was a long time ago, but I was a kid once, and I remember just the more smaller things that were in there, the longer it drew my attention, because the more I stared into it, the more they came forward and I could see. So taking from that experience from my childhood, I think that's what I want to do. But like I said, I have a meeting today at 11 o'clock with them, and I want to see what they have in mind, and see where we go with that. I'm going to show you the post that I told you that I saw. I'll share that with you real quick. Let me turn the camera around so you guys can see what I was. All right, so this is the post that came up in our group called the Yuma Fish Gallery. And in there, what they were looking for, it says, "Hello all. The Children's Museum of Yuma County is hoping to have a large freshwater tank in the down by the river exhibit area. They're a nonprofit and primarily survive on donations. So they thought they'd start here. And they were asking if anybody was willing and able to donate to this project. They need a 60 to a 75, a cabinet equipment, and lastly fish." So I figured I'll give, why not? I'll give it a try. Hopefully things work out and the kids love it. I remember as a kid, the one thing that, I was a very hyperactive kid growing up. And the one thing that could keep me in a place for a long time was always fish tanks. So based off of that is the reason why I really want to do this. Like I said, I'm pretty excited. 11 o'clock this morning, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to have that meet, and we'll see what happens. Guys, I'll keep you guys posted throughout the course of this. And hopefully I'll be able to film the final product or even the setup. I don't know. I have to talk to them. to see exactly what it is that I can and can't do and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys soon. I'm pretty excited about this. Wish me luck, and I'll see you guys as this progresses and let you know what happens. You guys take care.